Hi, welcome back to the table. It's Amy with Notes from Past Amy. Still trying to figure out this lighting thing. Hopefully it's not too glary. Happy Tuesday. I have seen another tag, non-tag, I don't know, video idea going around where you keep the favorite, the top pen from each brand. Of course, this isn't real, but what a fun exercise. And I thought I would do it with both pens and inks today because this is about all I've got for the pen part, so it won't take very long at all. But let's get started. I do have a limited time again today. So, Lamy is the brand I have the most of, Safari and All Stars, and this is the only one I ever use. See here on the side. It's in my purse, and it's the pink one that I painted the bottom of with nail polish to cover those little bite marks it came with. It's so cute. And I love that it gives like a faux grippy feel to it, even though this is a slick pen. That makes it feel like it's more the matte finish, which it's not. It just, tricks your brain into thinking that because I don't like the super slippery ones. So since that's the only Lamy I ever use these days, I'm going to put it here on the side to remind myself that it's technically a pen I have duplicates of. It's the pen I have the most of. I have Safaris. I have All Stars. Yeah. But they just look pretty. So since the pink one's the only one I use, we're going to count it as my first pen. Then here I have two Mayoras. They both have gold colored nibs. This is a 14K. This is a gold plated steel. They're both extra fine. I don't know which one I would keep. This is going to be steel, gold, gold. This is steel. They write about the same. More like a fine than an extra fine. Oh, I don't know which one I would keep if I had to pick one. I don't have a true purple pen. Interesting. I think we're going to keep that one to give myself a little more color. That way we kind of have a pink and a purple. And then for the Benus, these are all not all celebrations. These are all Euphorias. This is the celebration. This is the first one I got. It was a Cult Pens exclusive in 22. And that's the one I would keep probably because it would be the hardest to replace, I think. And that was just kind of my first. These work so well with shimmer. I have shimmer in all three of these right now. This is a fine nib. I almost prefer this fine nib. It's a little finer. But that's okay. We're going to keep the blue. Because if I had to pick just 5 pens, I really doubt a green pen would make it. Even though this is like one of the best green pens I've ever seen. Look at the little tiny star glitters. Aren't those cool? So cute. Yeah, super cute. This is the 2023 New Year's limited edition of 500. This one was limited, but it's not numbered. And then this is not limited. The ends glow in the dark. It's very fun. And it's called Ocean Breeze. Picked it up for a very good price. That's why I have it. But moving on, staying on topic, these little black pens are my Pilots. This is an Elite, as you can see. These two are both Franken pens. They've got mismatched caps and bodies. This one works really well. This is the Celimo with a Grande cap. I love the light pink I have in here, but I prefer this nib, I think. This one has a little bit of an architect style to it. It's not technically, maybe it's just a little bit soft. It's not technically an architect style nib. I don't know. I like this one. It's also small. And I like this one too. Like if I have to use a pocket pen, it's my one pocket pen. I'm gonna pick this one, even though the ink in here is a little bit bright and it's engraved and all the things. This is a Pilot Custom 742. Hard to find in the States. But I got this used, of course. And yes, that's the one I would pick. It has a soft, fine medium nib. Which brings me to my 3 Watermans. This is a manifold nib, which I love, but I would want a flex nib. If I was only keeping the 5, I would want a flex nib. So would I pick the brown or the black? I think the brown is just severely discolored because when you open it, this section actually is black. See? I don't know. They write the same. One of the nibs is stamped with New York and the other one is stamped with Canada. Which one would I pick? Maybe I'd pick the brown just because I already have a black. It doesn't matter. They're the same, and you can tell I always keep Tropical Glow in here. One day I'll get a new body for this one and that one. This one will be coming pretty soon, probably. But here we go, 5 pens. Those are my brands I have multiples of, 2 to like 10 Lamis. That's kind of a nice collection, actually. Not bad. Flex nib, a soft nib, a very generous fine, a medium that's more like a fine, and then technically an extra fine that's more like a fine again. So I could live with that. Yeah, I could live with that. I wish these were colored differently, but I could live with that. That was fun. So that's what I would have. 5 pens. One of my top brands. Is that what you'd call them? Top brands? They're my repeated brands. I guess they'd be top brands. I don't know. Hadn't thought of that before I pressed record. Let's move these and move on to inks. See why I'm doing both? This would be such a short video if I only did one. I don't know where to put all these now. I lost my tray. So glad I can actually keep more than 5 pens. Sometimes I use 5 pens in one day. I just get bored with what I'm using. Or, you know, I finish a section of writing, I'm like, let's use pink now. And then I'll finish that part and be like, oh, I think we're ready for some green. Whatever, you know. So nice to have options. Now for inks, I have more duplicate brands. I have 2 Waterman. Does that count? I only have 2. One's purple, one's blue, so I would pick the purple. We're going to pick... I have 3 Robert Oster inks. We're going to pick Blue Black here. This is called Colt Blue. It's an exclusive to Colt pens, and it's a really nice denim bluey black type of color. I only have the 3. I've got Rose Gold Antiqua, and then River Fire. I'm not exactly sure what the other one is. I've never used it. Let's see if I can find it. River of Fire. Hey, way to go, memory. River of Fire. And since I haven't used this one, and it looks like Kujaku, we're just going to say Colt Blue, and I'm going to try to kind of pick a rainbow as we go through this. Okay? Let's see how this goes. So we've got a Blue Black. Technically, I have 2 Watermen, so let's pick this purple. Let's pick... Okay, I have Monteverde, like duplicates, not all the same color, but I have 3 Monteverde inks. 4 Monteverde inks. I have 4. Because I have Purple Rain and Purple Mist, Rose Pink, and Caribbean Blue. Oh, I love Purple Mist and I love Rose Pink. We're going to pick Rose Pink because I have purple in like every single brand. Okay, so there we go. Now we have a pink. Rose Pink. Man, you know it's going to be hard? Diamine. Actually, how can I not pick Tropical Glow from Diamine? Look how much is gone. And I've had this just over a year. And I have 90 some ink bottles. So that is definitely a favorite. Okay, so that's aqua? Turquoise. It's a turquoise. I have 3 Iroshizukus. We're going to have to go with Kujaku. The other one is Kosamosu, which I also really enjoy, but I have to have a teal in this. So we're going to go with Kujaku. I've really been enjoying that in the pen. I have it currently inked in. I already have Diamine. Let's pick a Private Reserve. I have, oh my, how many Private Reserves do I have now? Like 8 or 10. I'm actually using this in Aurora. That's not her brand. Mayora Aventis. Her name's Aurora. And this is working out really nicely. It matches the body beautifully. I might have to pick this. But that's another pinky kind of purple ink. If I'm going with a rainbow, I would pick a green. Otherwise, I might pick this. Okay, so if I'm going with a green, I've got a couple really nice Private Reserve greens. I've got Sherwood Green, Spearmint. I don't think I've used the Spearmint yet. I think I just found it on clearance and picked it up. And Ebony Green. I love Ebony Green, but since it is spring, it's almost summer now. We might call it summer. Snow's gone. We're planting the garden today. Should have done it last week, but we've just been busy. So we're going to go with something a little bit lighter. Medium to dark greens are my favorite. Since I haven't used the Spearmint, we're going to have to go with Sherwood Green. Ebony Green is also fantastic. Okay, what else do I have duplicates of? I only have one KWZ, one De Atramentis, 2 Colorverse. Does that count though? If I only have 2? I did Waterman, but I haven't used the Colorverse like I know the Waterman. That's something I made. Oh. I think I only have 1 Pelican ink though, so you can't count. I can't do every single brand that I have, or I will have way too many inks, and I don't have time for that. Oh, I see another one I have duplicates of. Hold on, they're sitting out. I think we'll grab a gray. What do I have to choose from? I've got brown and gray. Yep, I knew that. And then, oh, that's right. These just came in. Harlequin Dream and Oyster Hour. I also have some Queen and Castle. Not a lot, but I've got a little Queen and Castle left. We're going to go with the gray. This is the one I've used the most. Land of Shangri-La is interesting because if you use it on some paper, it looks brown. And if you use it on some other papers, it looks green. Green. Yes, you heard me. Green. And I just got these. I haven't used them. We're going to go with April Showers. Now I have a gray. Boom. Yes. Okay. Another one I forgot I had multiples of until just now. That we're going to count even though I have 2. Sorry, Colorverse. I haven't used you enough, but I have used this enough. I forget what I used this for. Oh, I think I sold some samples because it looks like I really like this ink. No, people are just curious about it and they want to try it. This is Lamang, and then this one I actually have used a decent amount. Foxglove. This is one of my favorites. I have to pick this one. I'm doing good. I've only got 2 purples now, like a light purple and a darker purple. Not super, super dark because I don't want it to look black because then I don't use it and it's not going to make my favorites. Okay, that might be all I have duplicates of. What do we have for colors? There's no red because I never use red. If I had to pick an orange, it would have to come from Diamine. I have a whole bunch of Diamine inks. And it would be Autumn Glow. I know what I didn't pick. I didn't pick Noodlers. I have like 5 Noodlers. Okay. Let's put neutrals here. Pecan. Interesting label. But I know this one's pecan, and I keep them on a spice rack, which I need to clean off my desk, so I couldn't really see the spice rack, which holds these beautifully. And I almost forgot. So, brown and gray. April Showers. Then for the actual rainbow part, do I need a black? Because the only black I ever use is Platinum Carbon Black. Yeah, so if you want me to have black, there you go. Black is on the other side of the room. And then for actual colors, I never use red. Orange, I have so many Diamine. Can I pick 2 and have Autumn Glow in there? That's what I would pick, Autumn Glow. And then yellow, see, again, it would be Diamine Golden Sands for yellow. It's beautiful. But I have to go with this one, so we're skipping over yellow. Green, Sherwood Green Private Reserve. Yes. Blues, I don't use standard blue. I'm going to go with an aqua turquoise type color, Tropical Glow. And then for teal, which is the dark version of aqua turquoise, Kujaku from Pilot Iroshizuku. Purples. Well, Here, let's also put Colt Blue over here. That's like a neutral type of color, right? Purples and pink. We've got Waterman Tender Purple, Troublemaker's Foxglove. Maybe you can see it better that way. And Monteverde Rose Pink. Hopefully that's still in frame. I feel like I'm too low for this video. There we go. Not that anyone's going to have these same choices, but that's what I have picked. And it's a decent rainbow. I could go with these 5 pens and these, oh, I have a decent amount of colors too. 4, 6, 8, 9 bottles of ink for quite a while. There we go. I don't feel like that's very aesthetic, but there it is. Favorite ink of each brand minus Colorverse, because yeah, I just don't feel like those really count. The one ink I tend to mix with other things, and then the second ink is just like, meh. So yeah, we're not counting that one. But here's the 9 that I do feel count, and if we want to include a black, I only have 1 platinum ink, so it doesn't really count, but I do use it a lot, platinum carbon black, and that would make 10. That seems like a really nice number. And since I've already misplaced the pens, I don't know where I put them. It's because I didn't put them back in their cases. Imagine the 5 pens here. I found a couple of them, but I don't know where the rest went. Here, everyone likes the Celebration pen. We'll put it right here. Ta-da! 9 inks and 5 pens. Love it. Great collection. What a fun video. I have to go do some laundry now, so I will see you again next week with the second part of my nib collection. Hopefully I find time to record that between now and then, because that's what's on my schedule. So, till then, take care as always. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.